Hi guys, welcome to Mega 5 Star Celebrity News and Updates Edition. So guys, a lot of you might have heard the news that actress Regina King has lost her son, Ian. His name is spelled I-A-N, so I guess it's Ian. She has lost her son. He was 26 years old. Law enforcement, TMZ has released that law enforcement said that he took his own life on Wednesday. And they're saying that it was the day that he turned 26. So I'm assuming it was his birthday. He took his own life. They're not releasing how. The news hasn't come in on how he took his own life and where he was or anything extra or anything more. It's just saying that law enforcement has said that he took his own life. That's sad, and I would like to send my condolences out to Regina King. She's one of my favorite actresses. As you know, she played on many movies, and she played on the well-known sitcom, 1985 sitcoms, 227. She also played in the movie Poetic Justice, Boys in the Hood, How Stella Got Her Groove Back, and many others. She was well-known, great act. She is a well-known, great actress, and my deepest condolences, again, go out to her and her family. It was so chilling to see Ian's last Twitter tweet, and this tweet was it just took me like as a surprise, because I don't know if he was maybe going through something was going on at that time that he made that tweet. It was on the 14th, and this is what the tweet read. So his Twitter tweet, one of his last Twitter tweets read, "You know that episode of SpongeBob where they go inside his brain and it's a bunch of mini SpongeBobs just losing their beep." I can't say the curse word. Yeah, that one really hits home. And then he shows a picture of the SpongeBobs, I guess, losing it, like flipping over tables, and things are flying in flame, and just chaos. So I'm wondering if that was maybe a sign that he was going through something. But I just want to address that many people go through depression in different ways. Some can be real quiet about it, be secluded, and process it in their own way and just don't reach out to others. Some may show signs of depression by, calling and being, talking about it, crying, upset a lot, just showing different signs. But when you see signs of depression, guys, although it might be hard to see in some people, which is pretty much awful, it's just awful, try and, reach out to them and try and talk to them as much as you can. Be there for them, because a lot of them be going through a lot of things. A lot of them need their loved ones surrounding them. They need to have someone to talk to. And even if they seem like they're secluding themselves, try and reach out to them by phone, or even going over to their home and, being there for them. But the sad part about depression is a lot of people go through it and don't talk to anyone about it, and won't let anyone know that they're going through it. So it's pretty hard to even see or to know. And, even though that's his mom, she probably didn't know. He's an adult now, and he probably didn't reach out to his mom about it, or she didn't know anything about it. But, sometimes they send little signs, and sometimes, this may have been a sign, but who's to know? Everybody goes through different emotions every day, and who's to know that this was, the sign that he was going to take his life. But when you see like little questionable things, reach out to your friends and loved ones and say, "Are you all right? You okay? I seen this. I noticed this." Or, just shower them with love. That's all we can do is shower them with love. Depression can hit. I myself went through depression, a stage in depression, and sometimes it can be anything that can throws you on to bring out depression on you. Mine's, I was able to catch it and understand where it was coming from. And a lot of people might not know, but different medications can cause depression. It can bring it on suddenly. Like a lot of pain pills can cause depression. I was given a pain pill for something that I go through, and it was causing depression. And I didn't know that it was putting me in a real dark space in my mind, like so closed up that nobody could help me. The only thing I could do was pray and breathe through it and focus on positive things, like, my children or, my life, the positive, good things in my life, and not dwell on the negative. Go outside and take a deep breath, because the depression that was hitting me, it was putting me in a dark space where I felt like I needed to be around my family. I felt like, in that, this time I wasn't around my family and, like all my family. I needed all my family close to me, and it just wasn't there. And then at the same time, I felt closed in. I felt like I couldn't breathe. Sometimes it was just awful. It was the worst feeling ever. And not even like calling up my mother or talking to my children sometimes wouldn't even help me get through it. But what I did was I prayed. I stopped, and I breathed. I breathed in. I would do this type of exercise. I would breathe in positive energy and let out negative energy. Breathe in positivity and let out negative energy. And I would do this, and I would meditate on God. I would just keep God in my mind, meditate, and keep doing that, and just focus on positive things, positive thoughts, and just breathing and asking God to remove the negative thoughts, the negative energy, the negative things from me. I would just ask God to please help me. And when I asked that, God did deliver that. God did help me through it. And I was thankful, and I'm grateful that God did help me through it, because it was bad, guys. I mean, it was bad. And I got through it. And I also got off the medication that was causing it. So I feel a whole lot better, 100% better. I'm not having those spells again. But this is just something I did, and I wanted to share with you guys how I got through the depression. And again, the way I got through it was I breathed in positive energy, and I blew out negative energy. And as I was doing it, I was saying it in my mind: positive energy, negative energy, blowing it out, getting rid of it. Dear God, help me. Dear God, be with me. And that was my exercise, and that's how I was getting through it. That's how I got through the depression. Every time I felt it, I would pray to God, remove it. Please, God, remove this from me. Please, God, heal me. And I would just go into that state and put my mind in that positive state and try to remove myself from a darkness, because that's what it is. Depression is so dark, and it's so overwhelming. It can take your breath away. And so that's how I got through it. And I've heard that many other people who've gotten through depression, some would find that writing was good for them. When they sat down and they wrote, just started writing, it helped them release their depression. Some said they just picked up a book and started reading. A lot of people might exercise. A lot of people might just go out. And some people maybe find depressed when they're in the depression state. I don't know how good this might be, but some people go and shop. But if you have a whole bunch of money, I don't know, maybe you can go shop. But shopping might not help with the depression. It might bring you in more depression. So I wouldn't recommend that for people who don't have the money to go shop. But, you know, it's different things that people do. Some people find music soothing. Some people find going and getting a pet, you know, can help them through it. But many times when you're in that dark spot, in that dark space, sometimes you have to sit and meditate positive things, just positive energy, just inviting that positive energy, that positive force to come within your life, because it's so dark and it's only you. And at the end of the day, we're going to just have ourselves on the last day here on earth. We're going to just have ourselves. Nobody's going to be with us. It's just going to be us. So who do we call on? Who do we look to? Well, you have to pray, and you have to call on your religion and your belief, and you have to pray that positive energy and that positive force to come and help you through it, to get through it. Because that's the only way really you're going to get through it. And sometimes people can, you know, find it soothing. Some people call their doctor. You can call your doctor and let them know, listen, I'm feeling this way. It's too much on me and I'm going through this. And they also have depression hotlines that you could call in your area, or they have a national one. I will look it up. When I find it, I will be putting it across the screen. So you can call them up if you're having some depression and you need somebody to talk to. Call them. They're trained professionals, and I'm sure they'll probably be able to help you. If you still find that you're having a problem or issue, call your doctor or call your pastor or a religious person or somebody in your area. Call a family member. Keep someone close to you, and, you know, just reach out. But don't stay in that dark space by yourself, because it's just going to get darker. And you have to find a way to do it. And if you find yourself getting there, turn on this video. Turn on this video and say, let me turn on this video. Let me do this breathing exercise, just until you get some help. Or if you can't see your way out, just turn on something positive. Not even this video, maybe a song, maybe church music, prayer, anything to help you get out of that spot. Reach out to somebody. Anything that soothes you, that makes you feel complete again. Reach out to it. And I mean, it's something that's, you know, legal and something that's good for you. Obviously, you don't want to reach out to drugs or anything like that, but you want to maybe music or art or something that makes you feel comfortable and, you know, okay. But never stay in that dark space. So just try and live through your depression. Try to deal with what you're going through, and reach out to people. Let people know what you're going through, because nowadays people are reaching out, and I'm so happy about that. It's a lot of YouTubers that talks up. You can look up what YouTubers do when they're depressed. A lot of YouTubers are coming out, men and women, and talking about their depression, which is great, because a lot of people need to hear this, that you're not alone. You are not alone. Everybody, I believe everybody on this earth goes through a spurt of depression. I mean, I believe it's true. I don't think it's not a human on this earth that don't go through a spurt of depression. But it's how we deal with it and how we get through with it. And you're not alone. Just always remember, you're not alone. And the good thing about it is a lot of people are starting to talk about it now. They're starting to come out with it now. And so you can really relate and really understand what people are going through. And then also seek. Don't be scared to seek some type of social worker help, or a doctor's help, or, you know, someone to help you mentally or whatever. Don't be afraid or ashamed to let somebody know, because everybody's going through it. A lot of people's going through it. And these years since 2020 with coronavirus, it's been so much depression. You're not alone. You're not alone. So don't feel like that. And if I could even, give an encouraging word or uplift your life for a second of a moment, follow me on Instagram, Mega 5 Stars on Instagram. This Mega, the number 5 and stars on Instagram. Also, leave a message here on YouTube under the video. Comment down below, or anything. If I'm able to, if I'm available to reach out, I will. But if I'm not, make sure you call the 1-800 hotlines. I'm not a specialist. Let me just tell you that. I'm not a specialist on this. I don't have a degree in psychology or anything like that. But if you need an open ear, someone to talk to, whatever, I would gladly get on social media and type it up and chat with you, or wherever to help you through it. But if I'm not available, because I have so much going on in my life, don't be afraid to reach out to the 1-800 number that I'm going to leave across the screen, or Google it in your area to find out who you can talk to help you through your mental health and to help you through the depression. So I hope this was an encouraging video. Again, my condolences go out to Regina King. I feel so hurt for her. It's not, I can't imagine losing a child. And I would never want to imagine that. And my heart goes out to her. I mean, she is, and him himself talked about how powerful his mom is on social media. He shared photos of him and his mother and how much he loved her and how much he admired her strength and her craft and he says her artistry. And, he's talked about, how much he loved her so much. And so, I'm sure it's just heartbreaking for her. But again, guys, I send out my condolences. I hope you guys also did as well. Just shower her with love on Twitter, on Instagram, with messages of love. And let's just help her get through it the best way that we can as her supporters or fans or whatever. I will leave a link to, if you don't know her Instagram, I will leave a link to her Instagram down below. And also for the depression hotline, I will leave that up here on the screen somewhere. I have to just go look for it and implement it into this video. But guys, hopefully you all doing good and you all are staying safe and keeping your mental health well. And make sure you subscribe and come back for more celebrity updates and news, as well as things on my personal life. So please make sure you subscribe, guys. And let's just pray for everyone. Have a great night. Bye.